We have never had more data about what is happening inside our organizations. Yet in many cases, we may understand less than we think. Dashboards update in real time. Predictions refresh automatically. Automated systems adjust prices, routes, recommendations, and risk scores within seconds. The interface suggests clarity and control, but control and understanding are not the same thing. Modern AI systems are often wrapped in clean visual layers. Executives see performance metrics summarized in charts. Managers monitor predictive indicators. Teams track key variables through automated alerts. The experience feels precise. Numbers move, targets are visible, adjustments can be made instantly. This creates a strong sense of oversight. But what exactly is being controlled? Most dashboards show outcomes of complex models. They reflect processed data, weighted variables, and optimization rules that operate beneath the surface. The interface presents results. It does not always reveal the assumptions behind them. Confidence grows from visibility, not necessarily from comprehension. Consider predictive analytics in supply chains. Forecasting models estimate demand weeks or months ahead. Planners view projections and adjust production schedules accordingly. The system may be highly accurate within normal conditions, but when unexpected disruptions occur, such as sudden regulatory shifts or geopolitical tensions, forecasts can shift rapidly. The dashboard updates, the numbers change, yet the deeper drivers of uncertainty may remain poorly understood. A similar pattern appears in financial risk modeling. Automated systems assign risk scores based on historical patterns and predefined variables. Institutions rely on these scores to guide lending or investment decisions. The presence of a quantified risk metric can create reassurance. It suggests that uncertainty has been measured. But measurement does not eliminate uncertainty. It structures it. When rare events occur outside historical patterns, models may struggle. The numbers continue to update, but the interpretive context becomes more fragile. There is also a psychological dimension. When decision makers see constant feedback, they may feel more in control than before. The ability to monitor performance in real time can reduce anxiety. However, the visibility of metrics can narrow attention. Instead of asking broad strategic questions, organizations may focus on optimizing what is measurable. Control becomes linked to indicators, even if those indicators capture only part of the system. A common counterargument is that better data genuinely improves understanding. In many cases, this is true. Predictive models can uncover patterns humans would miss. Real-time monitoring can prevent costly errors. Automated alerts can highlight emerging risks quickly. These capabilities are valuable. The concern is not that dashboards are misleading by design. It is that they can create overconfidence if treated as complete representations of reality. Another factor is abstraction. AI systems compress complexity into manageable signals. A single score might summarize hundreds of variables. A ranking might reflect millions of interactions. This compression is necessary for scale, but it also distances users from underlying processes. When complexity is hidden behind clean interfaces, decisions can feel simpler than they actually are. Understanding shifts from mechanisms to metrics. You can observe this in algorithmic pricing systems. Companies deploy automated pricing models that respond instantly to market changes. Managers track revenue curves and conversion rates through dashboards. The system appears responsive and precise. Yet pricing strategies are influenced by assumptions about customer behavior, competition, and long-term brand positioning. If those assumptions shift, the system may continue optimizing within outdated boundaries. The organization sees movement in the numbers, but not necessarily movement in understanding. This dynamic can also influence public institutions. When governments adopt predictive tools for resource allocation or risk assessment, performance indicators can provide clarity, but reliance on model outputs can reduce space for qualitative judgment and contextual nuance. The more streamlined the interface, the easier it is to assume that the system captures the whole picture. In reality, every model leaves something out. None of this implies that AI-driven dashboards should be abandoned. They can improve coordination, reduce blind spots, and make patterns visible. The challenge is recognizing their limits. Control at the interface level does not always mean control at the system level. True understanding often requires stepping outside the dashboard. It involves questioning which variables are included, which are excluded, and how objectives are defined. It may require slowing down, examining assumptions, and considering alternative explanations. These activities do not always fit neatly into automated reporting cycles. As AI systems become more integrated, the temptation to equate visibility with mastery will likely grow. The more data we see, the more confident we may feel. But confidence built on metrics alone can be fragile.